Hello everyone. Wanted to continue my World Cup history. I've only got 2-3 days left to finish it. I already put 2003 World Cup, the last one that I put. I want to put the 2007 World Cup now. That World Cup was held in West Indies for the first time in the history, and there were 16 teams in this World Cup. A lot of teams, Ireland, Canada, Bermuda, a lot of new teams, and then there was a Super 8 group. It was divided into four groups, and two teams from each group qualified for the Super 8s, and then the semifinals and the finals. The player of the series was Glenn McGrath of Australia. He took 26 wickets in that tournament. He was in excellent form. The top run scorer of the World Cup was Australia's Matthew Hayden, who scored 659 runs in that World Cup. He was in excellent form too. And there was a very strange incident that happened in that World Cup. Bob Womer, the coach of Pakistan, he was famously the coach of South Africa in the 90s when Hansi Cronje was the captain. Bob Womer was found dead a day after Pakistan were knocked out in the World Cup, and there was a special investigation, and there were a lot of questions regarding his death. And Herschel Gibbs scored hit six sixes in an over against Netherlands in the group match, and there was a $1 million award for it, but it was a prize money that you could give for a charity, and Herschel Gibbs gave it to a school in West Indies. And there was a very crucial match in the group stage, in my opinion, that probably changed the World Cup in a big way. Australia and South Africa playing in the group match, and Australia batting first got 377 on a very flat batting first surface. Matthew Hayden got 100, Ricky Ponting got 91 on 92, and Michael Clark also got 91 on 92. And Australia putting up a big score, 377. And batting second, South Africa, Graham Smith and A.B. de Villiers were opening. A.B. de Villiers was quite young at that time, and he was opening. And South Africa went to a great start. South Africa had a 160-run opening partnership. I remember watching the match, and A.B. de Villiers was in excellent form. Obviously, we all know A.B. de Villiers, how talented he is, and he was in really good form. And South Africa really looked like they were going to chase down the runs. They were 160 for no loss. And suddenly there was a moment that really changed the World Cup, in my opinion. There was a ball that was thrown from the boundary line when South Africa were running for a 2 or 3. And I think, I'm pretty sure it was Shane Watson. He threw the ball from the boundary, and the ball just hit the stumps, and A.B. de Villiers was found just short. And South Africa lost A.B. de Villiers, and then there was a big collapse. Jack Ellis got around 48 runs, but South Africa lost the last 10 wickets for just 134 runs. South Africa getting all out for just 294, chasing 377. So that was a very crucial moment of the World Cup. And there were a few upsets in the World Cup. Notably, India and Pakistan didn't even make the Super 8s, went out of the group stage. India were beaten by Bangladesh by 5 wickets in that Port of Spain match, where the former Bangladesh player died the day before. And Pakistan were beaten by Ireland as well. Batting first, Pakistan only got 132, and Ireland winning by 3 wickets. And there was a very close match in the Super 8s. South Africa actually beating Sri Lanka by just 1 wicket. And I remember Lasith Malinga took 4 wickets in 4 balls, not in 1 over, but in 2 overs. But he got 4 wickets in straight 4 balls, and that really changed the match from looked like a very easy South African win. But South Africa eventually hanging on just by 1 wicket. And there was another very close match in the World Cup, England beating West Indies by just 1 wicket and just 1 ball remaining. West Indies batting first got 300 runs, and England was chasing 301, and Kevin Peterson got a big 100, and England just managing by 1 wicket, 1 ball remaining. And the semi-finals was played between Australia and South Africa, the first semi-final, and then New Zealand and Sri Lanka. And the first semi-final, I think it was the first semi-final, Sri Lanka did beat New Zealand comfortably. Mahela Jayawardene getting a big 115 not out. And Sri Lanka won comfortably. Muthaiya Muralidharan, the off-spinner, getting 4 wickets in that match. So Sri Lanka going on to the finals. And so the second semi-final, South Africa, Australia, I mentioned in one of my videos. South Africa batting first were blown out for just 149 runs. Sean Tate took 4 wickets, and Glenn McGrath took 3 wickets. He bowled 8 overs for just 18 runs, took 3 wickets. And only Justin Kemp played well for South Africa. He scored 49 not out, and South Africa very below par score 149 not out, and Australia winning comfortably. Michael Clark got some runs, batting second. And the final was played between Sri Lanka and Australia. I mean, Australia batting first scored a big total 281, and Adam Gilchrist was in excellent form, scoring 149 runs in that match. And batting second, Sri Lanka were kind of in a good position at 123 for 1. Kumar Sangakkara got a 50, Jayasuriya also got a 50, and they were looking in a good position. But then the rain came and the target was revised. I think it was 36 overs and 240 or 236 runs required, and Sri Lanka kind of collapsed after that, and Australia winning by 53 runs in a Duckworth-Lewis method, the finals. And Australia, I mean, after that World Cup, Australia stretched their winning streak, continuous winning streak of World Cup to 29 matches, dating back from 99. 99 from that semi-finals, Australia, South Africa, and from the group stage last match. Australia from there 99 winning, and then 2003 I've mentioned in one of the videos they were unbeaten, winning 11 matches, and in this World Cup, so Australia were stretched their consecutive winning streak to 29 matches in a World Cup. That was like a world record at that point. And Australia were really unbeatable in that World Cup. I mean, that main match that I was talking that could have changed fortunes, that Australia-South Africa match where South Africa really had a big shot to win. I mean, that would have changed the complexion of the tournament, I believe. South Africa's confidence would have gone higher, and Australia probably not as much. But after that match, Australia were like really untouchable. So that is 2007 World Cup history from my side. Just a few notable incidents, just mentioning once more so that you will remember. Bob Woomer dying after a day, Pakistan knocked out India, Pakistan not making the semis. 16 teams playing in that World Cup. And then Herschel Gibbs's 6 sixes in an over. That was the first time in World Cup that had happened. Then later on, Yuvraj Singh scored a 6 sixes against Stuart Broad, a very good bowler, against in the T20 match in South Africa. And Lasith Malinga taking that 4 wickets in that match, and 2 matches like a 1 wicket victory for England against West Indies, and South Africa against Sri Lanka. So very close matches happening in that World Cup. And anyway, that is my World Cup history flashback. So I hope you enjoy and relive some of the moments. Anyway, South Africa, Australia, big semi-final coming now in half an hour's time at Eden Gardens, Calcutta. Please enjoy the semi-final, and Indian fans will be looking forward to the match who plays India in the final at Gujarat, Ahmedabad on Sunday, 19th November. So take care, everyone. Enjoy. God bless you.